Continuous improvement. It's something you probably use every day without even knowing it. Let's say you wanted to make a positive change in your life by losing a little weight. At first, you eliminate sugary drinks. After a few weeks, you don't reach your goal. So, you eat more vegetables. You get closer to your goal, but not quite there. So, you add an exercise routine. And after some hard work, your commitment pays off. You meet your goal. This is continuous improvement, constantly seeking a better outcome, one action at a time. We use continuous improvement in our personal lives, and now we can all use it in the workplace. At DHS, we use the 6 guiding principles of improvement to drive our improvement work. Everything begins with guiding principle number 1, patients first. At DHS, we keep our patients at the center in everything we do. So whenever we're making a change, we ask, how will this affect our patients? Respect reminds us to always treat others the way they would want to be treated. So practice the art of appreciation. Workforce engagement calls us to actively involve all levels of staff. Our people drive innovation and change. Supercharge improvement by asking staff for their ideas. Communication is key to improvement. This includes listening to our patients and staff and keeping them informed. Strong communication ensures our improvements really catch on. Data matters. Data helps us make informed decisions and track all the positive changes we're making. Continuous improvement. We are committed to continuous improvement. We will never stop improving what we do. We will always be experimenting and innovating. It's just part of who we are. Everyone can participate in continuous improvement. Join our community of problem solvers. Together, we can create positive change throughout DHS and provide the best care for our patients. Let's see how the guiding principles of improvement have already made positive change in the lives of our patients.
Continuous improvement is important because it is an opportunity to look at processes and service delivery and really ask ourselves, who are the stakeholders, what are the issues, where are the gaps, and how do we start to address it? The staff really do believe in putting patients first. Everything that we're doing is for the patients, and patients are so much a part of what happens here. One of the continuous improvement projects here at Rancho was really around how to streamline the process for getting our patients the medical equipment that they needed in a timely manner. This was a project that was really identified by our Patient Advisory Council.
Remember at the last meeting we were talking about how long it would take for our patients to get their chairs, their durable equipment and everything. A few people have gotten their chairs faster.
One of the blessings about being a Patient Advisory Council board member is that we speak for the patients themselves. We have our ears to the ground and we talk to patients and we get questions and concerns, and then we find a way to work those things out with staff and administration.
The turnaround time needs to be sped up, and I think we're making progress with those issues. So
people have to understand that without a chair, we're immobile, so we can't get around.
If you're at home and you have no way to get around, that's when you start getting depressed and you're isolated.
Isolation brings about depression, so without this chair, I'm stuck.
When someone does not get the equipment that they need in a timely manner, that affects the quality of life for our patients. And so it became really a priority. What we found was some systems issues related to how quickly can we get someone an appointment to even get evaluated. That's where we needed to start. Timeliness and efficiency at the seating center is crucial because the sooner someone can get in to see someone for that evaluation, that helps get the process started.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Joe.
We were able to establish same-day appointments, which was huge in our system just from an access perspective. And the patients, they were much happier with the process.
When you first get your equipment, you realize, hey, you know what? I can actually get out into the community. You know what? I'm a valuable person. I can live a life. And we tell everybody and we teach them that, you know what? There's nothing you can't do.
So with that, you've blessed somebody with access to the world.
An advanced care directive is a legal document that provides a voice to a patient when they cannot speak up for themselves. Most patients don't have an advance directive because it's a very sensitive and very complicated issue.
Mr. Woods, do you have advance directive on file?
No,
Do you know what advance directive is?
not really.
Okay, so
We as providers know the importance of advance directives. When we get a patient that gets very, very sick and there's no advance directive, we have no idea what the wishes of the patients are. The part one is choosing your medical decision maker, okay?
Initially, the goal was to provide the information to our patients about advance directive. And the patients did come back, they asked, were they terminally ill, were they dying? Is that why we were asking these questions? Because it's not something we prepare ourselves for.
When we started the project, the CIT discovered that less than 1% of our patients 65 and over had an advance directive in file. A CIT is a partnership-based continuous improvement team where all of us in our clinic work together on projects like this.
For me, being a nurse and being on a CIT, I think it gave me an opportunity to voice my concerns, my opinions, and they seem like they mattered. We came together as a group to decide how we're going to go about discussing it with the patients. Eventually, the idea of a class came up.
We're going to talk about advanced care directives today. Nobody wants to get sick. Nobody think, oh, what am I going to do when I go to the hospital? But it's always good to have a voice. The class succeeded because patients didn't feel they were singled out. They saw that there were other people going through the same thing, and that made them feel more comfortable and more supported.
What happens when you don't assign a decision maker?
Very good question.
They were actually very happy to receive the information. 76% of our patients signed their advance directives while attending the class.
When the team sees results like this, they get extremely excited. They see that all the hard work that they've done, it's worth it.
We were overwhelmed with joy. We were patting each other on the back and hugging each other and we were extremely excited.
Having our patients understand the whole process and really knowing what they want, it's very, very important. And they feel confident that whatever they want is going to be done with an advance directive and their charts completed. We know we're delivering the right care to the right patient.
The same-day surgery unit is just a very, very busy unit. In the morning, you could easily have 75 to 100 people for the 7:30 start. If the first case start is late, then of course the second one will be delayed, and so will be the third one. Unfortunately, there is that chance of the case being canceled, and that's not good for patient satisfaction. This one started late. I'm not sure if this one will go. What can we do to improve this? When we're talking about a project, the first thing that people will ask me, where's your data? And then our team thought of the huddle board.
The huddle board has been a great way of communicating some of the issues that we were having with our OR start times.
It gets everybody together and it also gives people awareness that this is what's happening and this is what we can do, and we can do it as a team. On the huddle board, we have what worked, what can we do to change, and improving ideas. It's very visible, that data that we have, it makes them feel that they're contributing to the project.
We've seen a lot of really good ideas come out on the huddle board through suggestions, and one of those was the ready flag. The huddle ready flag is an indicator that all the team members from nursing, from surgery, from anesthesia have been able to see the patient and when they were there.
Green flag ready means that we've talked, everyone has said their piece in terms of the care for the patient. The patient understands what's happening, and so it's green flag go.
The goal of this project was to increase the first case starts percentage to 80%. After the huddle ready flag, there was tremendous improvement. The very first time we actually did 100%, 2 days in a row on very busy days, it was a very exhilarating feeling. It's like, wow.
When everybody has a stake in the solution and has contributed to the solution, they feel empowered that they made a difference.
You know, we're all small pieces of a bigger puzzle, and small changes can make a difference, which then lead to additional improvements.
Things like having greeters at the front door, having specific identified parking places for patients, staggered starting times, all patient-centric. And I think that we are contributing to a culture of continuous improvement in this hospital.
Everybody's more engaged now, and everybody's happy. Very good. Commendable. It's all about continuous improvement.
Join our community of problem solvers here at DHS. What's one action you can take to live out the guiding principles of improvement in your work area?